Vision be boolin'.
The money keep on calling and I answer. Niggas hating, wanna see me in the slammer.
Welcome to another edition of the Never Die Before podcast. I am your host, Uncle Rick, and to my right,
Salute G. Follow me on Instagram at Salute G, Twitter at Salute G, and Facebook is William Bookman.
All right. And usually we have our guests introduce themselves, but today we got somebody very special in the building today.
Very, very special
Very
guest.
special. We got so many rapper, actor, podcaster, and overall entertainer. We got Porta Rich in the building.
Porta Rich. Give it up, Porta Rich one time.
What up, homies? What up, fellas? We here, man. Shout out to the podcast, man. We here. I'm liking the setting, real comfy, real like just homebody type feel.
Man, real Polakish. Real.
I like it. It's genuine.
Before we get into the podcast, we always have to shout out our
Unofficial
unofficially sponsored.
Unofficial beer sponsor today is Lon and Kugel. Summer Shandy.
Summer Shandy.
You know what I mean? If y'all want to cut us a check, feel free. Because
send
otherwise, next episode, somebody else.
Yeah.
right.
Word it up.
We unofficially today is also sponsored by Bel Air Rose.
Bel Air Rose.
Right. Appreciate it too, man.
And also shout out to Royal Moves Clothing
Yeah.
and Brandon.
Yeah, shout out to Chase Gamble. Shout out to Devin Wade in the Devin Wade Show.
Absolutely. Definitely inspiration.
We hope to get there one day, get to that
Hey,
level
man,
one
look,
day.
y'all
Man.
doing good.
Yeah.
Y'all doing. Listen, this
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah.
A lot of people when they start podcasts off, they honestly just start off with like an audio. So for y'all to already just be on visual and trying to come with the visual, I think it's crazy. It's heavy.
That's what's up, bro.
Yep.
All right, so first question I got for you. Yesterday, you was we was on your IG, and we seen you was in NY shooting a music video.
Yeah. I was
No,
at the
it's-
Bronx.
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
we like to do a little bit of research.
Right. As
A little
you
bit of
should.
research.
As you should when you go ask some questions. As you should.
And what stuck out to me was the picture that you took with the mask and the title of the song.
Right.
Was You
Yeah,
Ain't
that
Gonna
was
Kill
dope.
Her.
That was dope.
The picture was massive, bro. The shit was dope.
Appreciate it, man.
I mean, I can't wait to hear the track, man.
Yeah, well, the track is actually an old track. It's a Big Pun record that I flipped, the You Ain't a Killer record, and I just took the beat. I took the beat like 3 years ago, and just did me, and then I had never really like put it out though. It wasn't really like out nowhere until I finally just was like, yo, why am I holding this? And I ended up grabbing like a picture of Pun. And I put together like a little slideshow for the audio. And I think it's out on YouTube. But I know I had put it out in like my IG story a few times. I started dumping it there. And I just kept getting like a crazy response to it. Like just massive different people like, yo, you bodied this. And then my brother is like one of my main mentors, my main like critics who I go to for like a lot of like information and feedback. And my brother was crazy about it. And he like one of the craziest artists to me.
Ever.
Right, yeah, salute
Ever.
to G.
His
He know
brother
Mikey,
is
so
the nastiest. Shout out
Yeah.
to my man Mikey.
yeah, Polak Mikey the craziest with it. So I go to him for like feedback, and whenever he crazy about something, he like, nah, you really went crazy on this, and he was like, you need to give him a visual, and we was gonna try to do it like last year at the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and it didn't work, and I'm just to the point where like I don't even get frustrated no more with like not being able to do things when I want to do it. And I just do it when I can. You know what I mean? So yesterday I had a free weekend. I got some good people up the Bronx. Shot to Mel Fraze, Biggest Skills, my man Chubbs, Mason, P. Pat was all we got a joint called Boricuas Bond that we did, all of us, like Latino gang on the joint. And then me, Mel Fraze, and Bigger had a joint called Apple in the Garden that we did years ago. So I've been vibing with some of the homies up the BX and, just NYC period and networking and just trying to rub elbows with good dudes. And I made some phone calls, man. We shot up, man. Shout to my guy Quest the God. Quest the God shoots a lot of my videos. Me and him been working together for years. He out of Trenton. And we just went up there, man. I said, I'm gonna give him a visual for this joint. And I'm always thinking like accessories, like outside the box. What can I do to be different for this visual? Yeah. So I'm always coming with like if you notice, like, Get a Bag, I had on gloves, neon green gloves that was like flashing. I had on the mask, another like type Jason mask with like the dollar signs that was flashing.
Yeah. That shit was dope too.
And that's not the first time I've done that. In Street Niggas, we had masks on. My video, The Street Niggas, we had masks. And yeah, I just like to come different, man. You know, it's entertainment, so I want to entertain the people.
Yeah.
So there's the video. My bad.
Now, just off of that, the visual for what's it? What's the name of it? I had it written down. What's the one with DJ Caesar? Yeah, DJ Caesar. When you're sitting down in a chair and the guy come behind you with the hood on.
You talking about the riot music? It's called Fuck the Rules.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, me, DJ Caesar, and Shayna Ryan. We just went in the studio and dropped that.
That was dope. I was like, yo, that's a dope video.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we gonna you know, video. I mean, you know, we for me, anybody know me know, like, you know, I'm like with my people and I'm for my people. Like I do rap, and I rap about like a lot of my life in the streets and just the harsh realities of the street and just my experiences and shit like that, trials and tribulations. But at the same time, I'm an artist, period. Right. So whenever it's time to paint on the canvas, I'm normally painting about just my life, what's going on around me, things like that. And when shit like that hit the fan, like, you know, everything that's going on, cops killing like people, you know, especially people of, you know, black people and people of color, and just racial injustices, you know, and everything that black people been through, you know what I mean? And for just black people still going, you know, I grew up with black people all my life, you know what I mean? And don't get it twisted, like, I you know, I'm proud of what I do and who I am, my culture, my ethnicity, but I'm proud of other people. I'm proud of everybody's culture. I'm happy for everybody's culture, you know what I'm saying? I love everybody's culture and everybody's ethnicity and everybody's differences, you know, and I grew up with majority black people all my life, you know what I mean? So to see what's going on and to kind of like experience what's going on over the years of time, it's like me, I can't help myself but to just like, you know, and I know people be like, oh, you can't, you know, you lose opportunities when you speak on things, you lose friends, they're going to try to come kill you, like all kinds of shit I done heard people say, you know, listen, there's some of my street niggas and everything to be like, Rich, like, nigga, like, chill. But my whole thing is like, how can I chill? Like my kids, look, my son right there, my son black. I mean, my children are black. Yeah. So
you're definitely
like,
using your platform properly.
Yeah.
That was definitely a strong, powerful visual.
Appreciate it, man.
Walking down the street, everybody with their hands up, fists in the air.
Yeah, it was that was a real protest. Yeah. That was a real protest. Yeah. We just happened to have like, I just kind of like set it up right. I knew they was protesting that day. Yeah. It was a barbecue going on that day for my little bro, you know, one of my little homies. And they was just like, Rich, we're going to light up the block. Come on, we're going to give out liquor, you know, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, like that could be part of it too, you know, because we still celebrate. Through all the goofy shit, we still do us. Yeah. You know, we from the bottom, and we not going to like lay down. We're not going to lay down. And, you know, that's kind of like where I got like Paradise from, which is another one of my projects, just turning poverty to paradise. Like, we going to do us in the hood. We not going to sit down and mope around or cry, you know what I mean? Because we from the bottom. We good at the bottom. But we definitely coming for the top.
Right.
100%.
Definitely.
100%.
Yeah.
So.
What you got, brother?
Oh, well, still, since we on the topic, man, you've been doing a lot for artists like myself and other artists from Pola.
Appreciate it, man.
And even now, some of the younger ones that's coming up from now. Anything to give them from the top, like any guidance to give them?
All I can tell them is like, listen, man, you know, believe in yourself, man. Believe in yourself, like we was just talking now, man. You can't let nobody stop your growth, and it shouldn't be like no malice or no bad vibes or feelings when you know, when you tell your people like, yo, I'm doing this and I'm doing it for real. Yeah. So it's like, if you not on it and you not really with me, it's cool. It's no love lost. You my dog, but I'm on it. Like, let me be, you know what I'm saying? Let me be great, you know what I mean? And give me your blessings. Mm-hmm. That's what I tell my dogs all the time. Like, yo, if you can't give me a hand, give me your blessings. Yeah. Now, if you can't give me your blessings, then you're going to have to give me some distance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when just it's a problem. You don't even want to see me do good, because that's all a blessing is. You know what I mean? Wanting to see your man do good and wishing that he do good. But I just tell the young guys, man, like, take accountability, man. Don't expect nobody to do nothing for you, man. You know, it's a cold world. It's a cold game. You know, and at the end of the day, like me and Uncle Rick was talking when you step to the side, like a lot of times in this game, like people be wanting you to do something for them that you can't even do for yourself. Yeah. That's like people be hitting me up like, Rich, I need help with my music. Bitch, I need help. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have all the pieces in place yet. If I did, nigga, I'd be sitting in the hills already.
Right.
You know what I mean? In the big crib. Like, so I'm trying to get certain pieces to the puzzle in position so that Porta Rich can like hopefully like elevate and, you know, really win and do what he's supposed to do and get to where I'm trying to go. You know, and then in that case, you know, where situations would change, I would probably be able to do more. So, you know, I just don't like to tell kids that I'm gonna do something for them and then I can't. Then I'm stagnating. We back to talking about the stagnating shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I always tell them, I give them whatever information. Every young kid from the city, from Pollock, even East County, I don't care where you from, they done call me and ask me, Rich, who the directors? I give it to them. Rich, who the you know, the beat makers, the producers, the studios? I give them to them. Here, go to tracks, go to this, go to that. I don't hide no information from these kids. I give it to them. And yeah, man, whatever they need. I just feel like sometimes, like some of them come a little sideways, you know, and that's when I kind of like gotta like, you know,
check them a little bit.
Check them a little bit because I want y'all to be thorough. I want y'all to be thorough, and I want y'all to understand business in a thorough fashion. You know what I mean? It's not no goofy shit, you know, and a lot of y'all be like goofy. You know, you got dudes that'll come to me and be like, Rich, put me on your album. Right. They don't got a mixtape to say they life. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I get nothing out of putting you on my album.
Nothing. You get everything. You get everything.
Hopefully you get if you shine and do what you're supposed to do, you get some shit.
You get everything off of it.
And to me, if you don't have no project going and you're not really doing nothing, and you're not really, it's a waste of my time.
Goddamn right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing something for you, right? Which is not bad. I don't mind doing something for artists, but I'd rather do it for artists that's doing it for themselves too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because now it kind of like helps me. He's working, he's grinding for real. Yeah. So when he comes to say, Rich, I need a verse, it makes sense for me to take time out my busy ass day, because I got busy ass days. Right. And it makes sense for me to take the time out my day to do a verse for a nigga because he's grinding, he's working. Not only do I want to help him get to where he can be, if I can, you know, let him piggyback off my wave, I don't care. Come on, introduce whoever, salute a G to my fan base. I'm with all that shit, but you got to be doing something. You got to have something
in rotation
where it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And some of these artists, they really don't have it. Like, they really don't have the work ethic. And my whole thing is like, go, man, go put a year, 2 years in, man. This shit might take 10 years. And that's for almost a lot of artists.
Damn right.
They catch a break. This shit could take 10 years. I got 10 years in now. So my whole thing is like, yo, go do something. Go put a year, 2 years in. Then turn around. Oh, you know what? Here's one even better. Support a nigga. Support me before you ask me for support.
How about that? Like, how about that? How about stream the album off Apple Music or Tidal or post. Go to YouTube. If you don't want to buy it, okay, go to YouTube, share it. I mean, mention him in the comment or do something.
I just think it makes sense. Like, I just feel like they got. And don't get me wrong, I love the youngins, man. I love the youngins coming up. I want for them what I want for myself, man. I want for all my brothers what I want for myself, and I mean that. Inshallah, they get it. You know what I mean? And the Lord knows best. The Lord knows my intentions. Like, I love my hood. I love the little bros. I'm trying to, you know, make sure that we just stay on the right path and never go astray and never go sideways where the goofy shit be happening. We got enough goofy shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So I love my little bros, but I also, again, I want to make sure that they learning and doing things the right way. A lot of times I done had young kids kick my back in a little bit in the hood. They'll go to my brother, they'll see Mikey and be like, oh, Rich don't fuck with us. Rich don't fuck with the hood. Rich. But none of them guys that have said that, right? It's not one person in Camden, right? An artist that can say, yo, Rich don't fuck with us. Rich acting funny. Rich on his own vibe. Rich don't rock with the city. And then if you turn around and ask them, yo, have you ever called Rich to hop on a record? I bet you they can't say yeah.
They can't say it.
I bet you they can't say yeah, because that's my whole thing. What I've always told artists, like, yo, the best way for me and you to come together and for me and you to really like collide is collide on the record, especially if you rap. Fuck, I look like you ain't never throw my record up. I got over 30, 40 independent music videos, nigga, that I don't want awards for in the tri-state, so you can't tell me my shit ain't worth going up.
Right.
You never threw my shit up at all ever in your life, and you turn around and have the audacity to ask me to post something for you.
Yeah.
I think that's so disrespectful.
It's tedious, too, the shit. It gets tiresome of
it. You get tired of it.
Hell yeah, man.
But I just think it's, like, so disrespectful, because me personally, like, first of all, if you come, that's how you know it be kind of like goofy too. Like it don't be the right motives. You know what I'm saying? It don't be like niggas coming to get with you because they feel you hot.
Nah.
Niggas just know you buzzing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
They
if you
see
felt
the
I was
way.
hot, you would be showing the content and the craft love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I would know, like, oh, this nigga's a fan. He's a supporter. Because it's okay to be a fan. I'm a fan of plenty motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you could be an artist and still be a fan. We get that, like, misconstrued. I don't know, for other people, I don't know. I gotta let other people be great, because there's a lot of people out here that I feel like, and I ain't talking about on a small scale, I'm talking about even on a big scale. On a large scale, when artists make it, they do it a different way. You got artists that don't want to hop on a high horse, they don't believe in humility, and they big-headed and they arrogant.
Yep.
They do it how they do it. And I'm not mad at them, to each his own, but that's not me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather be me. I'd rather stay me, regardless of how high I go and whatever Allah decides to bless me with, or allow me to, to
achieve,
get out
yep.
here, to achieve out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but just be humble, man. I think being humble, and artists gotta want it for themselves though. They gotta want to put their work in. I think a lot of artists looking for like some magic label to come
And just
or
say,
some
here.
Yeah.
Just say, here.
Yeah, or
Sign
imagine
this.
You deserve
You
this.
get
right,
one.
or
You
imagine
didn't earn it, but here, we're going to give it to you.
You didn't put any work in, but you can have
Yeah,
this.
we'll
right?
just give it to
or
you.
a magic manager that's just gonna come with a suitcase like, I'll pay for everything. We don't have to.
This is an unlimited budget for you.
I'll pay for everything.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, what do you want? What do you want? Studio time?
Like, it don't go.
I just know for sure every time that
Yeah.
I reached out to Porter, every single time, he was there. My album release party, he came and performed. He was there. Every time
It's
I
love.
asked him, he was there. Rich put me in my first video. That's what made me want to start rapping.
It's love,
It
man.
was
And you
Gotta
nice.
Get It.
And,
It was
and,
Gotta
and,
Get
he,
It. It
and
was
he
his
ferocious
video.
with it.
It was Gotta Get It. We was going on like our little party boy tour.
Right.
Rich was the artist, and shout out to Mr. Sold Out. Jade was putting together the parties and shit, and then me, Heen, Big, Mar, and Sherm. We was the entertainment. In the party,
Right.
and then Rich did the Rich was shooting his video over Philly. Remember the club?
Yeah, gotta get it. We was in XO
XO Club
on
XO.
South Street. Yeah,
Man, shut that shit down.
classic shit, man. Shout
Classic
to
shit.
shout
This
to the
was,
twins,
13,
man.
12 or 13, something like that.
Yep. Shout to the twins, man. Shout to my dog, Distribution Boy Heem. That's one of my homies.
Speaking of districts of Heme,
Yeah,
Chase Street. Let's get in.
he doing his thing, ain't he?
Oh my
Chase
God! All of
Street.
y'all
Doing
are.
his thing, ain't he?
All
I
of y'all
appreciate
are,
it.
man.
I think Heem really for like a first time actor though.
Yeah.
That's my little bro,
Yeah.
and he be around me a lot. Like we was working together for a long time. We worked together. Where I see him every day, and then he was one of the biggest supporters of Porta
Hell
Rich
yeah, ever.
that I ever met. You know what I'm
Ever.
saying? So he was just he was a supporter that kept telling me no, I want to be part of it.
Yeah.
No, I want to be part. I'll do whatever.
Right.
And I was there. I was hanging with him every single day.
Yeah.
On Whitman every day. I was there with him every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my dog, and I'm just happy to see him grow. I'm happy to see him grow. I'm happy to see him in films. He really looking like a dope actor.
Yeah.
He really looking like a dope actor to
He
me.
is carrying himself pretty well.
Was that his
Yeah.
first role ever?
Yeah,
hell
Yeah, he's good.
yeah. First shit ever,
Mind
man.
you, he barely even posts on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't post pictures of himself
Right.
on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He keep it alive, but, he keep the label.
He
on
don't
it.
even have a Facebook.
He don't.
He don't have a Facebook. He just got an Instagram.
He just got the IG.
and his Instagram is all me.
It's all ITD.
Yeah, it's all me.
Word up.
That's like a real man for you though. That's like a real guy. Because a lot of times, a lot of us, when we got our pages, he don't be beat for the internet.
Nope.
Right.
So he only on there for the cause,
That's
for the
it.
brand, for
He
the
only
movement.
on there.
Right, yeah.
But you would have a lot of men that would have a problem with posting shake, constantly posting shake, like one of his homies or something, because they might think oh no, I ain't. We get weird shit in the mix. I'm on his. People gonna say I'm on his dick or nah, man. We a family.
Showing
just
love.
that-
And this is
just
a
that-
business.
just
Showing love.
that
There's nothing
right
wrong with
there.
showing
and
love.
not only that, he's in the business.
Right.
He's
He's
in
in
it.
the business. He understands the business.
Yeah.
He's family and he's in the business. He understands that Instagram is a portfolio for the brand.
Yeah.
And you a leg of the company. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everything that you doing is helping the main company. Like it's about business, man. And people They just got to understand that, man, that regardless, because it's music, and you think, a lot of niggas think, well, it's free, nigga. You write that shit, you do it in your crib, nigga. You can rap for me for free. No, nigga, I can't. Like,
I don't know what the
niggas be tripping. Like, it takes me it takes me a nice piece of my time, man, to come up with something decent.
Yeah.
And I never want to come on nobody's record and not bless nobody's record with some dope art.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it takes time, bro. It takes time out of my schedule. It takes time, look, away from my children. You know what I mean? And shit like that. So I don't like when people come at me like, "Oh man, you could do this for me. You could do this."
For
yeah,
me,
like
do that.
It's just crazy, man. I think the minute, especially the young artists, the minute once they understand business, I think this is gonna go so much better. Not only for them.
Yeah, stop doing it for fun.
For them,
Make it a business. This is
Learn how to get on.
And it took me up to like a year ago to figure that out. It took me up to a year ago to actually figure that out for myself.
Because you spending money, and then once you find out the way
once
of how to
my
bring the
daughter
money
was born,
back in.
Once my daughter was born,
that'll do it.
Everything clicked for me on what I needed to do and how I should spend this and spend that, and then still trying to achieve my dream. Know what I'm saying?
That'll do it though. That's the biggest motivational piece on the board.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean?
Being as though that's my first child, it was like, damn, okay, now I got to sit back and. I was an adult before, but now I got somebody.
Yeah, you're a father.
Yeah. You feel me?
You could be a guy, but when you're a father.
It's different. Yeah. It's different for me now. Yeah.
Got a young queen, man. You got a young queen, baby queen, who like one day, got to lead, the family.
Yeah.
She gotta get past the torch. Mm-hmm. So it's important for us to be here and to teach them, everything we build and everything my mom and dad built.
Yeah.
Everything they worked hard, because this ain't just about me. This is about generations. This is about family. This is about people, really like taking the initiative and to try to like do something. You know what I mean? Like my mom and dad came from nothing. My mom came here at like 14. She came to Brooklyn from Puerto Rico just trying to make a living. Mm-hmm. She was homeless, slept on the streets, wherever she had to sleep. She had my two oldest brothers out there with their dad from New York, from Brooklyn. That's what I was telling my homies yesterday in the BX, like my mom from Brooklyn. And then she moved to Camden and met my dad there. But literally from nothing, from 14, she escaped Puerto Rico to come here to try to build a life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And her and my dad in Camden was able to, scrap a few dollars together to like buy our crib, you know what I mean, and own our crib. And, then eventually they got like another crib. Yeah. And my whole thing is like now, of course, my dad passed and, we had to step in and be the men that we supposed to be, and be there for my mom and be there for the family, because for a long time we wasn't. We was in the street. Yep. We was being young. We was being like just reckless and doing what we was doing. Up. Yeah, like, the typical shit in the hood. But eventually you got to really like go ahead and put your discipline in motion and, fend for the family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about. We try and break like generational curses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of people like, really like. You got a lot of like evil white people. I'm not even gonna say white people because I don't think all white people like that. But you got a lot of evil white people. And then you got evil people, period. Evil black people, evil Latinos out there that done fucking sold out. And they really don't want to like see people elevate, see people have their own. And I think it's really like a shame at this point. I think it's a shame at this point.
At this point,
because you've already had like a 200-year head start.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And, a lot of people got everything. Your children have everything. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And the only people who don't have it, like, of your people, is the people that chose to fuck up and didn't want it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is like, man, not give us, because we taking it. Yeah. Like, but we taking our opportunities. Yeah. We taking our opportunities, and we going to elevate, and we going to work hard, and we going to make the sacrifices to elevate and to set our family straight and to build wealth and generational wealth. Yeah. Within our families and within these communities of color, and especially these these poverty-stricken communities.
Yeah.
So,
that's powerful. That's
powerful.
Hell
yeah.
That's powerful.
You know what I'm saying?
That's jewels. That's
definitely. But they be thinking Porta Rich just like some like nut ass rapper, like or whatever, just some actor. Like a lot of that rap shit that I'm doing, like that's just like my God-given gifts.
Right? Yeah.
That I'm putting to use. Right. Like that's what I feel. That's how I feel. Like I'm just trying to like find my purpose. Yeah. And God made me good at these things for a reason. He made me be able to do them for a reason. But for real, like I ain't saying I want to be no motherfucking politician really, because there's a lot of goofy shit in that. But I am a fighter.
Right.
You know, I am a fighter, period. And yeah, like fighting for my people, man. I ain't got no problem with that.
Hey, why not go into politics? You can get the city council like in
Chase Street, right?
Chase Street.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean you can just get somebody that the city loves.
Right.
Why not?
I've been to some shit. I've been to some meetings. I've been to some meetings just to speak my piece and stay involved and stay in tune. But it's just really not my thing, man. Politicians, from what I hear about politics and from what even my mom always tells me, like, bro, it's nobody in that shit that's honest.
I think
like,
I'm destined for it.
Why not?
Because
I think I'm destined for it.
The thing
it's
is,
just my first thing that I had, like when we was talking about it,
right.
My first thing was to do in politician, like my campaign was just going to be like basically I was going to try to put an end to child support.
Watch that. Call your mom.
Like I was going to try to start something to put like in motion to get rid of child support.
You should.
Like as a politician, that's what I was. That's what I was going to go. That was my platform
support,
right there to get in the door.
Yeah.
Because I would have the majority of the entire world
get the votes.
Will be voted for, and I won't do it for the wrong reason. I would actually try. To do something about it because that shit right there bro. You can't travel if you want child support. You can't leave the United States if you want child support.
Right.
Like you can't even get a fucking
passport.
The passport, bro. You can't get a passport.
It's a lot. It's so many designs, and child support is definitely one of them. So I definitely salute you and think like you definitely got a great shot at getting in that thing and going at it with that because child support is definitely one of those designs that they. Hey, K, keep it down. Child support is definitely one of those things. Yeah. Where like it's a design, I feel to
it's a part of the systemic oppression.
Absolutely. That and like criminal records, like records, and you having a record, and then all the laws that around records. Yeah. Like me personally, look, I've been out of trouble for like almost 10 years, right? Mm-hmm. Almost a decade, right? I work with children, right? I got my CDA. I'm certified. I got my CDA in childhood early development. You know, just a great person. I try to like be active in my community with doing the right thing and you know keeping the peace in the community. And I can't go get an apartment. I can't go. I work. I got great credit. I work hard. I work every day, and I go fill out an application at an apartment complex, and they're gonna go back into my criminal record and tell me that I can't stay there.
Yeah.
That's oppression, bro. Yeah. That's oppression. 100%. Listen. You heard what Donald Trump just recently said. Cause he trying to like whatever rattle up his followers, and he basically said like, yo, with letting like I guess he's saying with like black people like reparations and with really like just doing right for black people and letting black people get what they supposed to fucking have, right? Mm-hmm. And what's owed to them. He basically was saying like, oh, I'm just letting a lot of people know. If this happens and these certain things happen, he was saying like we're gonna have to say bye to like suburbia, to like suburban lifestyle. But he always got a weird way of saying like some fucked up racial shit.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? Always. Like you gotta really listen to what the fuck he be saying.
Sprinkle this in real fast.
He was basically saying,
catch it or not.
He was basically saying that suburbs would die, right? That there won't be no more suburbs. And if you think about really like suburbs, like, why can't all areas be nice? Right. Why should there be suburbs and then ghettos, right? Yeah. He made it seem like, no, you know, the ghettos should stay the ghettos, the suburbs should stay the suburbs, and, you know, the people who are in the suburbs, you don't want these people that's in the ghetto out here. Bro, if the people that live in the suburbs had to deal with what we deal with in the ghetto, they would be cutting the fuck up too. They'd be cutting up just like us.
Jumping off the roof.
Oh my God. My lights are cut off.
Listen, they would be cutting up just like us, man.
I lost my job.
It's over.
It's over.
Donald Trump is a piece of work, man. I think he got like a lot of like mental health issues. I think he got like just a lot of issues when he was young coming up. I don't think he had he was loved.
Yeah, but
he was really loved.
That just makes to me in my eyes, it's just what makes he say everything like the regular American dude. Like for real, bro. Like Donald Trump was not made to be president. He was supposed to be a regular dude, bro. Regular dude with a lot of money. Yeah. Know what I'm saying? To stay out the way. He only ran because he can win.
Yeah,
like
man.
that's it.
We gotta get him out of there, man. I'm really hoping like we get him out of there, and because I just don't want to keep seeing people get hurt, man. People out here getting hurt. You know, people out here getting hurt. People out here losing their family. Yeah. It's a lot, man. Over like these little games that they be playing. These evil people.
Yeah. Because even when we're bringing back to Chase Street, you got the lady. Oh yeah, I make whoever I want.
Yeah,
it's a rose.
Right.
This is real life.
Yeah,
right. That's I control everything.
Exactly.
You're going to do this.
What happens.
Like they brought the mayor in. Listen, you're going to sit there.
Yeah,
you're going to step down.
I think that's what they
we
did
control what's going on.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think they did to him too. Like.
And listen, and some of that shit, and some of that.
Shout out to the writers to Chase Street.
Yeah,
I mean, and shout out to Michi too, man, for real.
And a lot of that is based off, like real life situations. Not saying like a certain situation, just real life situations where that happens all the time. You got, politics. Like I said, politics get nasty, man. And you got people that's doing that. You got politicians and political things in cities and agendas where they really doing that gentrification. They going around the people of these cities, and the people not getting nothing. But you building up this whole motherfucking area around the people who suffered in it the most, right? Like we suffered in that shit the most. This whole time that Camden been broken down and been poverty, and the reason why because violence stems from poverty. Right? Violence stems from poverty. So 100%. The whole time that people been dying, and it's our people that's been dying, it's our cousins, it's our nieces, it's our uncles, it's our dads that have been killed. It's our uncles, it's our nieces, it's our dads, it's our families that are in prison. And it's stuck in this mass incarceration system, right? Yeah. So how do you make a plan to make this shit better, to better this shit, and don't include these people who have suffered and endured all of the troubled and hard times in this area that you now have all these great plans for. Yeah. That is the stealing. That is oppression. That is greed. Yeah. That is hatred. Hatred to a certain extent. Yeah. Because whenever it's just, come on, you bring a whole fucking factory into a city and you hire 1,000 people and only 19 people came from the city.
Yep. That was ridiculous. That was crazy.
It's really like a slap in the face.
What's that?
They should be great. They should be grateful that people not burning these places down.
To the ground.
Yeah, because I remember.
Hell yeah. I remember it was a thought. It was considered. It was definitely.
I'm sure
considered by. I mean, the city is only 94,000 maybe populated. Yeah. The city 8-mile radius. Right. Yeah. So a lot of people came together like, motherfucker, like you hired 1,000 people.
That's a lot.
And say when you come to build this building and to get this building, that it's only for Camden residencies. But 19 people only got hired. That's from the city.
Yeah, that's the type of shit they do though.
Out of 1,000 motherfuckers,
I remember when they built up Holtec. Remember? Mm-hmm. They built up Holtec. They shut Broadway down.
Shut it down completely.
They made a new road.
That's like, look, that's like for instance, it should be. Listen, it should be money out there for stuff like this. Like what y'all doing, y'all came together, y'all said, yo, we gonna do something that's gonna be, and I know Shake, so I know it ain't always gonna be just jokes and, it's gonna be informal. Now what we doing, look, this is a nice piece. It's informal. Got some information for the people. So this is something great for like the area, the community. Yeah. Not only that, it's inspiring, it's motivating to the young guys watching, guys like you and the people that's around y'all, because that's how I feel about the kids that's around me. Mm-hmm. So my whole thing is like, why ain't it like no arts and like entertainment like fund pot? Right. Where like kids from the city, you guys could go get a grant for like $2,500 to help out with like the headphones, all that. It should be there, bro. It should be there. And these people stealing the money. Yeah. These people stealing the money, and we got to figure out all these fucked up ways
to give it back.
And they giving out a tax break.
Yeah. To try, because a lot of times these kids in the street, guess what? When they taking all the legal opportunities, all the legal grants, all the legal help,
it's just
and they being greedy with it, then the kids don't got no choice than to go fucking deal some dope.
Got the damn right.
Right? When he trying to make ends meet, or he trying to get his fucking car so he can try to get a job. Yeah. Cause he already coming from a broken home who dealt with this shit for years after years because it's generational shit.
Before him. Yeah.
It's the same shit, man. It's the same shit, man. And they hoping we fall. They hoping we give up. They hoping we break. But you gotta understand, you dealing with like resilient people. Yeah. I know for me, like black people, like it's some of the most strongest, intelligent people that I know that I've ever met in my life.
Same.
So I just feel like I know black people, like the fight will go on until we end this shit, until we tear this whole shit up.
That's why we need more people like Salute G saying, I might run for this.
Right.
Yeah. Or you got people like the runners of Chase Street, we're going to do this.
Right.
Yeah.
You got, all right, we don't need y'all. Like Tyler Perry said, like, all right, I don't want to sit at that table. I'm going to go over here and make my own table.
That's right.
And look what he built. A fucking empire.
That's what we got to do, man.
Yeah,
Whenever
man.
they try to like, cause a lot of times they try to like make us like really like just do goofy shit to like be a part of something.
Yeah.
Or to, gain a certain opportunity. It's like it always got to, it's like they say like, oh, well, Holly won the Oscar because she did Monsters Ball. They made her fuck. Training Day, they made him a dirty cop. They made Denzel a crooked cop. That's how he won it. You know what I mean? It's like, and I ain't saying that that's true. I'm not saying that that's true, but I'm just saying that thought, I look out for it. I don't put it past people and say that's not true.
I mean, I think,
you know what I'm saying?
I think it with Denzel, honestly, I think it's true. Because early in his career, he only played the good guy.
Yeah.
Like every movie he came out with early in his career, he was the good guy.
Right.
And he didn't get any recognition from being the good guy.
But he was the same guy.
Until,
like they said, like on Devin Wade's show. They talking about Denzel and then Denzel.
Right, Denzel and Will.
He kind of was. He's kind of the same guy.
No, he's the same. No, after Training Day, he played the same role. He never took on another good guy role after Training Day. Yeah. Think about it. American Gangster, the one with the Fence. Like all his roles after Training Day was playing the crooked guy. Know what I'm saying? Holly ain't been right since she won the Oscar. She ain't been right.
I just feel like it's been a lot of fucked up shit out there. Entertainment, media. Look at what they doing to Nick Cannon now, because Nick Cannon spoke out on just a lot of like knowledge, and he spoke on a lot of information that people.
They called it anti-Semitic.
Yeah, they called him anti-Semitic, but that's what they do though. They call Farrakhan anti-Semitic because Farrakhan is a powerful leader.
Yeah, they was out there screaming "Death to Farrakhan."
Yeah, Farrakhan is one of those leaders that's basically saying Farrakhan is one of those leaders to me, and this is my opinion. Yeah, you can pour me some more. This is my opinion. In a nutshell, Farrakhan be saying like, "Yo, we tired of trying to work with y'all.
Right.
We tired of trying to work with y'all, and it's getting to the point where we ready to just say fuck it and go to war with y'all."
Yeah.
So that's why they so scared of Farrakhan, and that's why they don't really want Farrakhan to get the mic, because it's like, yo, he could really rattle some niggas up to really be on go time and be ready to die for this shit.
Because he making too much sense.
Right, and a lot of those people, listen,
lot
sense. Of those people, and I'm not, and don't get me wrong, I'm talking about like racist and evil, that one of these people that feel as though that white is superior and better than other shit, which I don't understand how, we all fucking human.
Right.
Like, but these people, I know for a fact that these people be probably thinking like, oh, it's sweet if a war go down because they know they got this advantage. They know they got a lot of pistols, they already armed, right? Yeah. All this shit, but they don't understand it. Like, my whole thing is like, bro, again, if you could see from like history, from nigga, they fought out of slavery, nigga.
Right.
They fought out of slavery. You already had motherfuckers.
Right.
You already had motherfuckers where y'all wanted them.
For a couple of generations.
For a couple motherfucking generations.
They were setting up, passing it down. All right, these yours now.
Right. So look, listen, motherfuckers came up out of that.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers came up out of that. And y'all still trying like really like fight, nigga?
In
like
in 2020?
Yeah, and do bullshit? Like people came up out of that, bro. Now people only more powerful. So it's just like, be fair, man. Yeah. Be fair. Stop the bullshit. Even white people want evil white people to be fair because they don't want their kids to have to grow. They already teaching their kids to hustle, grind. Yeah. You know, what you hunt is what you eat. And then, you eat what you hunt.
And then now you get the white kids like now looking at their parents like, nah, y'all tripping. Like, what's your problem with them?
That's all the time.
Cussing out their parents because their parents are saying like low key racist stuff or high key racist stuff and like behind closed doors. Yeah. And these kids out here checking them like, nah.
I've seen those videos.
That ain't how it's supposed to be.
Let me tell you this, and they start running down redlining and systemic oppression. Like they got all the facts that they learning off of TikTok.
And you know why? Because it's really because dickhead shit exists in we all human. Yeah. Like I said before, if you separated all the races, and I say this on our show a lot of times, if you separated all the races and think that evil would stop, you a fool, you a dummy.
Yeah.
You put all the Puerto Ricans over there, put all the blacks over there, put all the whites over there, all the Asians over there. It's still going. Guess what? The Asians still gonna have violence. The blacks still gonna have violence. The Puerto Ricans gonna have violence. The whites gonna have violence. Yeah. Because it's good and evil people in every fucking culture.
Absolutely.
It's not about the fucking color. It's not about the fucking race. You understand what I'm saying? So we really need to wake up, and I think that a lot of kids, they know that, you know, because they probably like get flack like me. I'm Spanish. I've been taken advantage. I had Spanish guys try to take advantage of me. I had Spanish guys treat me like shit. Like, so, and don't get me wrong, it's you know, I don't cry about my life. Like, a lot of my shit happened for a reason. And a lot of my shit made me who I am. But my whole thing is like, that's why I never live my life like that. I deal with like good people and bad people.
That's exactly what it
ain't no
be. That's
fucking,
how it should be.
Ain't no colors with me.
Across the board, that's how it should be.
Yeah, ain't no colors with me. And that's with my family, with anybody. And if I see that you operate like that, I'm going to give you your space. You know, if I really don't know you like that, like to talk to you and tell you like, yo, that's fucked up. Yeah. Then I'm gonna just give you space and just be out on you because I ain't with it. Yeah. Cause I see it all the time. I see like kind of like racism in Latinos. You know, I see the racism in blacks sometimes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I see it. I see it.
I see it all the time.
And I think we let, and I'm gonna say we because that's us. Right. Black, Latino, that's us. I think we let so much of the shit that we've been through
get to us.
Consume us.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Where now we like kind of like just we not part of the solution no more though.
Yeah.
Now we kind of like become part of the problem.
Yeah.
Because if you running around and you hating on other motherfuckers and you hating this race and that race because you know this was done to your race, you know what I mean, or whatever reason, that's not helping the fight, my nigga.
Not at all.
Know what I'm saying?
Just adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah, like that's not helping the fight. And but then at a certain time though, I understand why Farrakhan and those leaders that we had,
and like Malcolm,
get to where we get
because
like
it was a time. It was a time like when Malcolm said like, "Yo, it's not about that now. It's about action now. It's time to move now."
Yeah, because you seen when the Not Fucking Around coalition.
Yeah.
Went strapped up.
All
heavy.
Yeah, all heavy.
Yeah, there wasn't a cop in sight.
It wasn't.
There was no tear gas nowhere.
They went.
That's their name too.
Not fucking around.
That's their name.
Because white people was like, nah, they Black Panthers. Like, no,
they went to the base of the Ku Klux Klan and was out there. Was outside.
That's their name. They be like, who that? That's not fucking around. What you mean? That's not fucking around. That's who they
don't fuck with them. They not fucking around.
Nah, but I mean, unfortunately,
and then that's
because that changes the protest.
That's how the Black Panthers used to be.
Yeah.
It's a shame, but that's what we have to do.
Because when the white folks was up in the state capitals in Michigan, all strapped up, cops wasn't. All right, y'all got it. I'm gonna stand right here. Y'all can spit, yell all over my face,
rocks, yell on my face.
You're all strapped up,
right?
Yeah. And that's the problem with especially Jersey, because especially we ain't got the open carry.
Nope.
So we can't even do shit like that.
We can't.
Jersey,
not in Jersey.
Yeah, I mean,
not in
They would
Jersey.
smoke your socks in Jersey.
Easy.
Smoke your shit, man. They try to roof niggas here.
And put your fucking ashes in the urn in a cell with you. Believe that shit. That shit's good. They will smoke
But
your
my
socks,
whole thing
bro.
is like, my whole thing about even here, like the laws stink. The laws stink for like the way that they police and the way that they do shit. Because I know for me, for a fact, in my community, if I gotta wait on the police to come save me, I'm done.
Done for.
I'm a done motherfucker.
It's over.
So we not waiting for no police. And guess what? I could go in any courtroom and I have my attorneys ready to like fight on that note. Like, listen, we can prove that these police don't work out here and these police ain't protecting the community.
Yeah, I can say though, we did survive the worst of the police.
Yeah.
Big Walton, Chinaman.
Our own police that they tried to say wasn't working.
Yeah,
and I'd be mad about that because I had gotten to like almost damn near beef with like dudes from my area who was on the force.
Yeah.
They was doing their job, bro.
Yeah.
They was doing their job.
Yeah,
they got rid of our police department, tried to say they wasn't doing their job to go ahead and put in motion this plan that they got. This big fucking fucked up plan. And now, you know, we got some politicians, I believe, and some leaders from the community that's trying to fight to get back
to what we
community policing of our own people.
Yeah, because we don't need it.
That's what they need everywhere.
No, but us being as small as we are, Camden being as smallest city besides like somewhere in Rhode Island maybe. But Camden being the smallest city in the world, you could walk out of Camden, bro, 8 miles. We don't need that. We could police ourselves, bro. We don't need that.
Yeah, I think it's just
we could generate the money ourselves, bro.
You got to bring back. You can't be a police here if you don't live here,
Right.
or grew up here,
Right.
Like, where's the prerequisites?
Listen, that was the
like you. Yeah, like before you had to live here.
Right.
You had to be here. Like
gotta know the area.
Yeah, people still using grandmom's address from back in the day or something like that.
Shit
my first run-in with Metro Police, that's exactly what they told me. When they took a knife from me. They was like, you got anything on you? I was like, I got a knife on my waistband. Mm-hmm. They was like, where is it? You know, because I had my hands up. I'm like, it's right here on my waistband, bro. They like, all right, keep your hands up. We're going to grab it. I'm like, all right, grab it, nigga. Like, they take the knife, and basically I'm telling them, like, look, I carry a knife because it's late. I was coming out to get some chicken. Y'all know where I live at.
Right.
Whatever. It get hectic. And they just like, we don't care about that.
They don't?
That's what they told me. They said, listen, they said, we not from here. We could care less about you talking about how dangerous it is and all that. They said, you can't carry no knife. That's all we telling you. Yeah. So basically, it's like, y'all motherfuckers keep killing yourself. You can't protect yourself. Just die, bitch.
Right.
And you know what I mean? Whatever. And we at each other, and they know why we at each other.
Yeah. And if you got this gun, we taking you to jail.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know I could be no cop, man. Because between movies and stuff, I'll be Grimes.
You'll be what?
I'll be Grimes from Chase.
Oh, you'll be Grimes?
Give me all this money. I'm not turning this shit in. Right. You crazy as hell.
Me too. I'd be Grimes.
I'm not turning this in. You crazy.
I would have been at Grimes too.
It's crazy.
Shout out to my guy Chris Creed, man.
Shout out to Chris Creed. I watched the first 3 episodes.
He said, man, I ain't giving this
I ain't turning that shit in
at all.
Remember that Forrest Whitaker movie?
Go watch episodes 4, 5, and 6 available on Amazon.
$5, man. You get the whole season. $5, you get the whole season too.
I got it. It's in the room. It's on both my TVs.
When did they drop? Because I watched the first 3
they just dropped like 2 days ago. 2 days ago, yeah, 2 days ago they just dropped.
Yeah, because I'm like, all right, we got Porta Rich coming. Let me watch it again.
He was like, I'm gonna watch it again, and then I'm gonna strike these questions in for Porta.
Because I watched it and I followed it. Because let me tell you this, like your storyline with Heavy Hob, right? That's probably my favorite storyline because it's the messiest. It's got so much.
It was
the
crazy.
First 3 episodes. With the first 3 episodes, right? I'm like, first of all, what's the role, the character's name?
Heavy Hob.
And who's your lady in the show?
My lady is Maria, played by Shakira Ruiz, an actress from New York, friend of mine.
She is doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah, she's
because
phenomenal.
She reminds me of when I'm watching Power, Tyreek. Because I hate her. I can't stand her. She's making me hate her so bad.
But you're not the only one.
Yo,
that's the talk. That's the talk on IG.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Listen, that's the messages I'm getting. They the messages I'm getting. Niggas is like, Rich, like, I'll fuck with you, bro. But watch your wife. Like, this shit crazy.
Yo.
No bullshit.
She made me so mad.
No bullshit. These are DMs in the inboxes.
As soon as she walked out, she talking to what's his name, Juan, right?
Yeah.
Cousin.
That's her cousin. That's her cousin.
He'll never let you do nothing.
I just watched that one last night.
Yo, and that's how your shorty really. That's how your shorty really be when she trying to like get one of your homies to like be on her side. A nigga that you be with every day all day, and she trying to like get him somehow because she really want him to like tell her some shit that you done did, some fucked up shit you done did. So now she act like she is his friend. Like, why you be letting him talk to you like that? You need to stand up for yourself. You a man too.
She like Richie going to Puerto Rico. You gonna let that happen?
Yeah.
He taking a lot of things. Like,
yeah, she a killer.
Oh man,
she a killer. But that's why I think that's why I love her. I think that's why, like, and I'm speaking for like my character. Like, I think that's why I love her and I rock with her so much because you know, like she I know what she capable of and I know what she can do. Like, if utilized correctly. You know what I mean? And just, you know, done correctly. You know what I mean? I just think sometimes she be, you know, of course she be getting a little frisky and she move on her own and she, you know, she a boss.
That's where I wanted to go. Like,
she a boss.
She about to take the money you owe Tito.
I think she is.
She took the money that you owe Tito out the attic, right? $200,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tito just came looking for it.
Right. And Tito's spicy because I went away. I'm shaking the movie. He thinking I'm trying like whatever.
Had the home Rays ready to jump over the pool table.
Yeah, my guy. That's my guy.
Shout out to Rays, man.
He just text look. That's funny. Look, Rays text me this morning. Rays a motherfucker.
Yes, he is,
Rays
man.
text me this morning.
Shout out to Killer Rays.
Look, Ray, look. He still texting me. He said, yeah. No, he said, you want to hit the nigga with the glasses on now? He said, he talking about all this crazy shit, y'all gotta go watch. But he like, yeah, it gotta go up. Now they got all, they better be right. It's some war shit. He talking about season 2. Rays want to get loose. He like, but I just got bad. Yeah, it's crazy. Y'all gotta go see it. Shout out to my guy, Killer Rays, man. That's my guy in the joint.
Episodes 1 through 6.
Season,
The 6 is the full season, correct?
Yeah, 6 is the full first season. It's not really like, it's Amazon threw it up like that. Yeah. It's really like season 1. Amazon put it up season 2, and the new episodes 4, 5, and 6 are considered season 2. But it's really like episodes 1 through 6 is really like the first season. Man.
I got one more question, one more Chase Street question for you.
Let's get it.
Right, because I did some college time.
Yeah,
I'm not in the street, so I identified with my mans, right? Mm-hmm. I went and hung around different places I probably shouldn't have hung around.
Yeah, you know you shouldn't have.
Right? So if Richie, right? He the one that called up Heavy Hive, like, yo, be back out here, right? And you know what he looked like, the fat boy. How you the one that shot the kid in the head? How was it a mistake?
Right.
It was frustrating.
Well, what happened was this, just to bring y'all in on the whole, like exactly how it happened. What happened was the plan was for raising them to chase the ball in the direction, to chase Stacks in the direction of Richie. Right. Richie was already mapped the whole area.
Right.
So Richie didn't know. Richie just back there waiting. He's assuming the Stacks is gonna come running. So when some kids just come running in the dark, it's nighttime. Yeah. You got some kids just running in the back of an alleyway, and you're waiting on him, and you think this is your guy. So when he came, Richie hoodied up. That can happen in real life. Yeah. Like you hit the wrong motherfucker because he just came running back there. You already know your guys that's their job. So quick, they to chase him, make him go back that way, and boom, you hit him. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was. You know what I mean? He didn't really, and raising him for real. Raising them didn't even know. Once they hopped out, they just seen a niggas posted. Yeah. They knew to dump, make them niggas go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it was only certain niggas that was hanging out on that area, so that was just like how real life be. Yeah. Look, I know for me, like it's certain situations. I won't mention no names because this is a lot of family and like people got family, and I don't want to, never rub nobody the wrong way. But it's real situations in my community where this type of situation has happened. Like a mistaken identity, like people hit the wrong person. Yeah, because
I definitely could identify with that situation. Because I've been out there with you a couple nights. I'm like, fuck am I doing out here? Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this shit type.
Because look, I'm a Shake a street nigga. I'm a street nigga, but we good niggas, we great niggas, but we be around like wild tigers and wild lions, niggas that get some, they don't even need liquor in them. They just like to bite.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And they get goofy.
It was dope,
so it can always just get crazy, and you just always want to try to just stay calm and cool, man.
But we definitely waiting for more.
It's out there, man. Listen,
man.
4, 5, and 6 out there.
4, 5, and 6 episodes of Chase Street on Amazon Prime, which is big, man. It's big.
That's big time.
That's big. I seen. Shout out to the director. I mean, Pinky. If y'all know him as Pinky, but his real name
Clifton Powell.
Yes, Clifton Powell.
A lot of people in the joint. Freeway.
Man. Shout out to Free. Shout out to
the Democrat.
The boy Trey Chaney from The Wire. He was in The Wire too.
Yeah. Even the boy Gilly the Kid made an appearance in there.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? So shout out to them.
We putting on, man.
It's amazing. It's definitely amazing.
We putting on. We doing some big shit.
And shout out to everybody in the city that was in the visuals.
We need Camden to tune in, man. We need Camden to really tune in because I just talked to somebody today and they was looking at like the like just the insight on like everything, because you could see like the statistics and like
the streams and everything.
Yeah, the feedback on everything.
Yeah, because like if y'all put the 3, I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead. No.
Like y'all put the 3 like Amazon, like they like the way they broke it down. I mean, this is just my analysis from it. They took the 3 episodes to see how it was streamed to a certain view. Know what I'm saying? Like the Powers, like the other episodes that has to deal with things like that. I thought it streamed pretty well because everybody was talking about it. Yeah. Even when Michael Blackson posted it on his IG, And he has a mega following, and everybody just start talking about it and streaming it and streaming it and streaming it. In my eyes, it did pretty well for them to put 4, 5, and 6.
It's doing amazing. You know where it's doing the least at?
In the city, probably. In the city, probably.
That's ridiculous.
The least views we got is in Camden.
It's not surprising. It's not surprising at all.
It's not. It's really not because I know.
Bro.
Listen, you could tell by and don't give a fuck that we got a lot of support. So shout to everybody that is supporting in the city because Camden is a big city. But there is a lot of people that's sitting back and they talking shit.
Why I wasn't in it?
Yeah.
They probably talking shit, but you don't even respect the shot.
Yeah.
You don't even respect the shot, right? You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, right? We from a city where motherfuckers don't take no shots.
Yeah.
None.
No shots. Now you got some motherfuckers that done stepped up. You got some motherfuckers that done put some real bread behind this shit.
Yeah.
They own bread, independent bread. They betting with their own.
Exactly.
To take a shot
A
on
lot
on people like
out.
myself,
Yeah.
people like Bobby Rand, people
Meech.
like the Meech, the girl that played Rose, Melanie, just a lot of great people that people have risked and believed in, and it's a shame.
Hey, what the fuck they
That
think Clifton directed it for free?
Right. But it's a shame that we've been just trained to hate each other, right? So much.
Yeah.
That to a certain extent, we will not only hate each other, but we will justify why. We will try to find a justification when, bro, that's what we was trained to do.
And that's just come from basically, like, yo, have you seen Chase Street? Nah, man, fuck that shit. Why you saying fuck it? Why you saying fuck it if you never even watched it?
Yeah.
Bro, Amazon, everybody should have an Amazon Prime account.
You see all the packages coming. Y'all paying for Prime.
You know what's
Word
funny?
up.
You know what's funny? That people they're quick to badmouth something or not support something or talk some shit and say some shit. A lot of people don't realize how important support is until they need something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a lot of motherfuckers from in my community, right? That really probably never supported nothing. I never really seen you support, in my eyes, I never seen you going crazy, but then you'll come out with a brand. And then you'll be complaining about support. You'll come out with a hustle or something. Like, my nigga, what you thought was going to happen? You ain't support shit. And then you decided to start something?
Right.
Yeah. And I think that's when people really realize when they go to do something and say, you know what, I need a little extra money. I need to do something.
Okay, that's still recording?
And then they realize oh shit, I'm now I need support too.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man, don't be like that. Don't wait until that point, man. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, support what you like. Yeah. Support what you like. If you don't like Chase Street, don't fuck with it.
Yeah, that's
if you like, I support what I like.
Yeah, that's why I'm at the crib watching Chase Street.
Yeah, I support what's hot.
I'm at the crib watching the Devin Weir show on the TV. I was like, man, the kids
Yeah,
put
man.
YouTube
It's a
on
lot of
TV
people that
enough.
want. Listen,
I'm gonna watch it on the TV.
It's a lot of people that ain't make no posts about Chase Street yet, and I know they was making crazy wild posts about shit like money and violence, this and that. You know what I mean? Yeah. You because that's just the. I mean, listen, bro. It's the energy. It's the training. It's the process that we've been trained and programmed to be in, bro. Where we will look at the motherfucker closest to us and say, "Fuck that nigga."
For me, it's like watching you, him, Michi.
Yeah.
Like, mind you, Michi lived on Everett when I was fucking 9. He was on TNN. You feel me? And I'll dip around the corner and see him. And as I see these niggas, I'm downloading this shit from Prime. You feel me? I'm like, yo, look at my fucking guys. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then for a motherfucker to just turn around and be like, nah, I ain't watch it because, I don't fuck with it. Like, nigga, they from the city. You read the subscript that you put it, you read what Amazon Prime put up. Mm-hmm. It starts from Camden, New Jersey, and this, that, and that. Why wouldn't you?
Got to.
Are you corny as hell? But
Got to.
I mean,
we gotta just keep grinding though, man. You can't put the focus on them or that type energy. Man. We gotta keep the focus on us. Y'all got this podcast popping.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I mean,
what y'all doing is dope.
Yeah.
And
Chase Street's dope.
You and Wade and what y'all got going on with y'all podcast, the Light Skin Brothers podcast, all the podcasts we had on the show already.
Right.
We had everybody from all the podcasts in the city. We already had them here. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's all about reaching out, working together, and doing
I like this shit.
that.
Because we just get into this now. It's like for you, right? We can ask you, What's podcasting like for you since you got into it?
Yeah, it's just
Hey,
for
can
me.
you hand me one of them glass, K?
For me, it's just like getting to do something that I've never really done because.
You heard me, K?
Kaden,
You can hand me one of those glasses up there?
get one of those glasses. Look, the cups. Yup.
Oh, you grabbed the right one, too. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, but for me, it's really like more just something different, man.
Yeah.
You know, for a long time, like I was doing rap and I was doing like acting and shit like that, and I was gaining like followings, right?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the people were still kind of like strangers to me. They don't really know me. They know I could rap. That's all they know because that's all I was doing. That's all I was giving them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was kind of like I was having like a hard time, like really like letting them get the personal me on these platforms that I was like releasing the raps and the acting and all that shit on, like my Instagram, my Facebook. I was having hard times, like really like going live and like me putting the camera like on myself, kind of like I was having hard times.
Yeah, it gets
like,
weird.
Yeah, not only that, and just me opening up.
Yeah.
And letting people really like into my world and really like into who I am. And I know that a lot of people really like are strangers, you know, and just it's for everybody, it's for the public. I think I struggled with that for a little bit. And I knew I wanted to do a podcast because I knew I had a lot to say on like a lot of shit. You know what I mean? In the world, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it just had to be the right situation. And when I tried to do it with Dev the first time, it was cool. You know, shout out to Mr. Hype, shout out to Wiley, my family. We was doing what we was doing, and it was cool. It was probably definitely like going to be something. But again, schedules wasn't working out. And then when Dev came to me, you know, he was just like, after that situation happened with him, where it was like a, you know, just a horrible business situation. Mm-hmm. And
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. It definitely happens, you know. And he came back to me and he was just like, Rich, like, I want to do this. You know, I want you to do it with me. And, you know, that's my homie. That's my homie for one. And for two, it's something that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I was just like, yeah, let me do it. Let me get, you know, because it was something that was missing from, like, my whole piece of everything that I do.
Right.
It was something that was missing. Me being able to let the fans and the listeners kind of, like, get to know me for real a little bit.
Yeah.
Get to know the real me.
Yeah.
Because to a lot of niggas, you know, when you just rapping, a lot of niggas be like, man, I don't know, that nigga could be like a Nickelodeon cartoon fake nigga. Or he could be a real nigga. Who knows? I don't know what the fuck a nigga is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you just like, whatever, doing it a certain way. And yeah, that's what podcast was for me. Just me being able to like kind of like give I think I got good information.
Yeah.
I think I got a decent brain. I think I'm like realistic with a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I deal with like real life. Like even my homies, I don't let my homies lie to me. Like I'm past that stage. We did it when we was young. We not doing that no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't keep it 100, my nigga, then
Right.
I might not even come to fuck around you.
Your word is all you got. Your
Oh,
word,
that's beautiful.
You know
That's
what I'm
beautiful.
Yeah, and I don't give a fuck who you is.
That's
I don't give a fuck.
fucking
I don't give a fuck if
beautiful,
this my big homie, little homie,
Homie,
side homie,
that's
medium
fucking
homie.
beautiful,
Like
bro.
it don't matter. I don't care. Like nothing.
'cause
Like
at the end of the day, all you got is your word, bro.
yeah, and not only that, but your
it.
peace.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
peace
yeah.
of mind. Your peace of mind is what should be like the most important.
Absolutely.
You know when somebody lied to you that could
Absolutely.
fuck with you?
Yeah.
Had all day.
Especially when you know he lying.
Oh yeah.
You like, cause that's almost like a play out.
You like for real?
You like,
Just
yo-
be sitting there for real.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you feel a little insulted.
And you hell yeah, you know exactly what he lying about. Like damn, bro, I got the screen.
You know I know you
I
lying.
even got the screenshot to text, and he said, I got it right here, bro, and I know you lying good as hell. Like, all right, bro, I'm gonna holla at you though. Still shake his hand, see him out the door.
Yeah, man. Like
Yeah, man, this shit crazy. But watching y'all podcast it's very
It's
inspiring
definitely
for
inspiring,
us, man,
yeah.
for real, because
I want red couches.
Yo, listen.
I'm like, I want nasty girls. Like I got a girl, she be mad at me, but hey, I might want some red.
Right now, y'all
I'm
need
like,
listen. Y'all got a nice thing here, though. Y'all got a nice.
I
And I ain't just
we
saying that because I'm
appreciate
here. Y'all got a nice thing here. Like I'm
We
really feeling the
appreciate
vibe.
Yeah.
Shake ain't no dummy. He could rap. He could rap. So
Right.
he was sharp in that. He could
Right.
rap, and I know he, gonna do some more phenomenal shit in that. But to see y'all do this, champagne for the guests, like not only that, but just y'all setup is clean. It's
Yeah.
clean. It's what I mean. We
Thank you.
here, we chopping it up, and y'all too. Y'all got something. Y'all
Right.
got something.
That's
Y'all
my
got
guy.
Appreciate that.
yeah, y'all got
Absolutely.
some chemistry.
God.
Y'all different.
Yeah.
Know what I mean, I can already tell that y'all different. Y'all just come from probably like somewhat different walks of life, and Y'all got something.
You know, nobody had never guessed.
Nobody died. Nobody died before, right?
Yeah, because I have never died before.
Right.
Nobody
here died before, and that's the perfect name for this shit because
nobody died because there's people out here dying.
That's people out here dying.
That never died.
Listen, these will always be your hosts here, God willing, and we're gonna pray that they stay here because nobody died before.
Nobody died before.
Nah, this fire.
Thanks, man.
This fire. I fuck with it.
Yeah, man, this thing, because I was watching Dev said, he was like, yeah, they was talking about this quarantine shit. So niggas brought like 50 outfits.
Yeah. That blew my mind when it came back.
Shit.
I was like, what?
Niggas sat in the studio and I could just picture you in the studio. Like, that's regular for you.
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, man, we was in the studio for like fucking 3 days recording all these shits.
Yeah, man, we
and I'm
learn.
like, damn, bro.
But just know people watching. And it's inspiring in like every avenue.
That's
like
love.
between the artistry of rap, the acting in Chase Street, the podcast. I'm like, hey man,
because all of that is inspiring to me ever since when I bent that corner from Morton and Newport to Thurman and Newport, and then when we bumped heads, and then
right. What's up with my guy Gunna? What's up with Gunna?
Yeah, man, Gunna. I just talked to him. Oh, I hope he called right now, but
that's my guy.
Yeah, man. Well, I tell him that I had you on the podcast.
Yeah, that's
I tell
my
him
guy.
that you asked for him, man.
I used to get on his nerve in the halfway house. That's my guy.
I have a request though for season 2 of Chase Street. We need more Six and Ferry love.
Yeah,
I feel like Six and Ferry got no love.
See, looking at Rick and hanging around Rick, nobody can tell that this man grew up in the heart of Six and Ferry.
Right. I'm a ghost.
I'm a ghost. Because he's.
You know Mook. You know Mook. Brown skin bald head Mook.
Yeah.
Like out that way and all them twinning all them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up then. Nah, Six and Ferry. Listen, we got to get when season 2 come. What people got to do is come out. Yeah. People got to be aware when you know that, like, because I just told some youngins that hit me up and was like, Rich, we want to get in Jason.
I get alerts from Amazon Prime. I don't know about everybody else.
Listen,
Once something new come to Prime.
Not only that, but you got to take yourself a step ahead of that. Like when I hear that 50 doing like the JBM story or the Big Meech story, right?
Right. Yeah.
And then I find out that his assistant is such and such helping with the casting. I'm following them on social media.
Right.
If I'm trying to get in that project.
Right.
Like people got to follow Thomas Freeman. People got to follow Benny Denny. Yeah. So when we go to season 2 and they start shooting out the auditions, and we looking for extras. We looking for this. We looking for that. People is getting the alerts. Yeah. You got to put yourself in a position to at least be able to be around the shit that you say you want to be around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know like it was times we was looking for people and couldn't find no fucking body.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, we couldn't get nobody. It was times. Yeah. But then it always take for like shit to come out. Right. Hit Amazon Prime, go crazy for niggas to be like, damn. Yep. I missed it.
I missed out. I was just about to beat me by like 1 second.
It's always like that, bro.
Always like that.
In so many different scenarios, it's always like that.
All right, man. So, bro, I want to take this time to thank you for coming out.
Wholeheartedly.
Like, for real, for real. Love. Like, that's all it is, bro.
Love. You know that shit. I rock with you 1,000%, bro. You know what it is, man. I love you, Feast be Allah. I love you outside of Islam. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, your homie, you know, your people is my people. Street credit. I love street credit. Shout to everybody. Shout to
street credit.
Yeah, shout to the whole street credit, man.
Let people know where they can find you, all your projects.
Just Porta Rich, man. You want to find me, man? You better stay close to the money, man.
That's it. Ooh.
Stay close to the money, man.
I got a Chelsea Bob.
Yeah. Bomb that up. Bomb that up. Shout to Chelsea. That's my baby. Listen, like, yeah, man. I ain't gonna hold you. And money ain't everything. But me personally, like, I know we behind on money. Me and my people, we behind on money. So money right now is at the top of my list.
Yeah, you gotta get that shit.
I mean, but happiness is over money on my priority list.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't believe that happiness brings
That's coming
money.
from a good nigga. That's coming from a good nigga. Only way that can't happen is if it's an evil nigga. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different.
You could get money. You know, you could get money and not be happy if you don't focus on your happiness.
Oh hell yeah! First
niggas
off,
do it every day.
The number
Niggas
one thing you will be alone. Number two, the root, like they say. The money is evil. What they be saying? What's
the
that?
root of all evil.
Yeah, money is the root of all evil.
I say different. I say the pursuit of it is the root of all evil because of what you got to do to get the shit.
You will cut a motherfucker's
You feel what I'm
throat
saying? Like
to
your
get to some
own
money.
flesh and blood, your family or anybody just to get to that useless ass paper. What's about to happen anyway?
Those are some great gems to end the episode.
Yeah, man. For
great
real.
gems.
So, I appreciate the conversation. Listen, like I told y'all earlier, man, y'all got great conversation. I appreciate y'all taking time out to like check out what I do. You know what I mean? This is actually one of the, and I've been doing a lot of interviews. And don't get me wrong, I've done some great interviews, but I think this is one of the better interviews where like y'all actually was like doing y'all homework.
Damn right.
And was like really like, this is
we are professionals now.
Yeah, man,
we are professionals now.
No bullshit.
But you made it easy.
No bullshit.
My number one, when I told my partner, I was like, bro,
because
I'm gonna reach out to Porta Rich and I'm gonna see what I said. I'm gonna see if he can come through. I said I'm gonna let you know as soon as he texts me back. That's when I hit you in the inbox.
Right.
And then you was like, bro, what's your number? This, that, and the third. I was like, bro, I got Rich. Feel me?
Yeah,
he was like, bro, I'm gonna rewatch Chase Street. I'm gonna rewatch it again, and I'm gonna have my talking points and this, that, and the third.
But that's a real motherfucker. That's
And then the day before yesterday, 4, 5, and 6 come out here. Right.
So mad.
Hold on, bro. We gotta stop that price right, bro.
Go check 4, 5, and 6 out, right?
Absolutely.
This is what we gonna do. Go check 4, 5, and 6 out. I'm grinding, I'm working, and we just come back.
Yeah, we can reconvene.
Come back, shake my nigga, man. We come
right
back.
Before I close out, we went to Price Right because last week on the podcast we made our unofficial sponsor was a strawberry lemonade beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we mixed that up.
Shout out to Tipsy Bartender.
Yeah, shout out to Tipsy. So we mixed that up. Right before we get in the Price Right, a guy, when we get out of the car, a guy hops out of the van with the poster.
Yeah.
Chase Street poster.
He's like, you guys watch Chase Street yet?
He said, hey, man, y'all watch 4, 5, and 6 yet, man? I was like, bro, they ain't posted yet.
He like, I played a judge or something.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that was Robert.
I'm like, no spoilers.
Don't you spoil it.
No spoilers.
He said, don't you fucking spoil it.
Right.
I'm not leaving. I was like, yo, peace up. Love what you're doing, but don't give us no spoilers.
Right.
And he was on his way, but as soon as he said it, so it's mad love out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nah, we appreciate it, man. Listen, man, shout out to everybody that's showing love, and even the people that's not showing love, and maybe like whatever. Like, listen, it's love. Yeah. We don't even hate y'all, like, cause I just feel like there's no room for hate in my heart. There's no room for hate in my energy. Like, and me hating anything is really like just affecting where I'm going and what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
I tell people all the time to forgive people, not for them, for you.
Absolutely.
You have to forgive them for you.
Absolutely.
Because if you can't feel better about yourself, then you won't succeed.
If you don't let it go, you holding on to
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
It's carrying. You carrying
and it's
it
still
with
going to be a weight.
You carrying it with you. You got to let it go. Let God have it.
On that note, we're going to wrap up this week's episode. To my right is Porta Rich. You can follow him on Instagram at Porta Rich, Twitter Porta Rich, and check out Chase Street's episode 1 through 6. This first full season on Amazon Prime.
Absolutely.
To my left is my co-host, Uncle Rick. I am Saluted G. Follow us, and we will see you guys next week. 100 from the Never Die Before podcast.
Absolutely.